welcome now. Happy full moon in Virgo officially. We are in a time of realization. Okay? We're ending uncertainty. And what does this have to do with? This has to do with expanding our consciousness from dark thoughts. This is the time we're in, okay? Because these dark thoughts, and we're having these dark thoughts within, okay, are connected to conflict. Okay? They were created through conflict. And this has to do with conflict within the mind. This is what this full moon in Virgo is illuminating. Okay, this conflict within the mind. And this makes us want to be jealous. This makes us want to be angry. This makes us want to, get revenge. This is lashing out. This is projecting. This is hurting others. This is where we haven't healed from our emotional wounding and imprinting. And this is what the moon is saying. It's time. Look, it's time. Because these dark thoughts are being illuminated. Okay, we're ending a time of uncertainty because what we need to do is we need to use our fear. We're going to use fear. Now, this is the thing, is fear is real. People say fear isn't real. That is not true. Fear is real. Okay, it's an energy. It's a frequency. It's something that we create with. It's like a signal. Okay, it's like you picture yourself as an energy being. You're an energy vehicle. You could be a bus. You could be a crystal. You can be whatever you want to be. Okay. And you have a electromagnetic field powered by your heart and your centers, okay, our light body. And this light body, it feels things. It feels signals that help us to create here, to co-create here, okay? So our fear and our dark thoughts are telling us something. Okay, we're having a realization of that right now. They're telling us which way to go. And we're not going to stay in this maze of our dark thoughts. So there's common sense here. There's a big difference, okay? We're just not staying in victim mentality. This is saying, what are our dark thoughts and our fears showing us? What are they teaching us? Because they're connected to our intuitions and manifestations. They're showing us which way to go or which way not to go, what to avoid, what to clear up, what to deal with. And we know that this has to do with facing fear, okay? And we go within and we face our fears. Because we're going to use this energy as fuel to get to where we're going. And this is the expansion of our soul. We know we got this message last time we met up, I do believe. We got this as an activation or the time before, I can't remember. But our soul is expanding with stability through the earth with this micro full moon in Virgo. And that means where it's the farthest away from the earth. We're expanding, okay, with consciousness, Christ consciousness, many people call this, of the light. Because we have entered Pisces season, the King of Cups is here to help us temper ourselves, okay, and is working with the moon and to restore balance for healing from stuck energy, okay? This stuck energy, we're working with the King, of course, right? Cups is helping us to heal with action. This all has to do with action. Right now, we have to act not from a place of lack mentality here within the 5 of Earth. We know, remember, this has to do with a gift of an Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the restoration of balance, where we restore wholeness. This is about being in the energy of what we're co-creating. We're not in lack. Okay, we're whole. So we have to heal with action here. We're healing with the Father. We're healing with action. And that's what the King of Cups here in Pisces season is showing us what to do, how to do. And this is connected to healing with conflict. Okay, there was event. And these events were connected to loss. And we've been talking about this, okay? So we heal with this conflict within the mind that is connected to loss. And now we expand with our integrity. And that has to do with calculating karma and breaking the bonds. And that's what we're doing. This is the time that we're in. We're being tempted, okay? We're in the time of temptation. This is our challenge. Okay? And remember, it's about liberation. Will we stay here being stuck in patterns of separation and addiction and what's not for our greatest good? Or are we going to go towards connection? Patterns of connection. Remember, but in order to do so, we have to liberate ourselves. And to do that, we have to look within the cup. We look within the cup. Okay? And this has to do with the loving woman, the activation of the loving woman and the loving man. The child, right? We need the child. We have to be whole. And that's part of our 10 of Cups, co-creating our 10 of Cups. And we got the message of angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. That's what we got, was being activated within the Ace of Cups within us as we get well. And the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. And there is scarab beetle spirit. This is using our fears as fuel to get to where we're going. And we're in the time of expanding with the central sun. Okay, the central sun, our solar plexus, and then the black sun within the core of the earth. We're in alignment, okay? This is the King of Earth being activated here with the Queen of Earth because this is the Virgo full moon, but there is a deep connection to Taurus coming through and the Hierophant. And remember, the King and Queen of Earth are teaching us how to act. How to act as part of our abundance here, that it's actions. Our actions have to be in alignment with our manifestations, okay? So we're in a time of transition. We're facing the negative, remember, in order to be the positive charge, and we're going towards what? Patterns of connection with love, with the activation of the hero, because we know how to act with dignity. It's dignified. And we know this is about the activation of self, our own unique self, and healing from pack mentality. We're healing from social conditioning. We're about to expand with even deeper levels of the new. And this has to get back, we get back to our connection with the earth. We get back to our connection with the earth. And right now, our strength is the activation of being dignified and what that means. And what that means when we're sitting here. Okay? When we are connecting back to what's real, not what's artificial. This is real life. This is natural. This is cyclical. This is connected to the pulse, the rhythm of creation, okay? And this has to do with the fact that we have had an experience where we've lost out in love, where we've seen through illusions of pain within love, okay? But we have a second chance. We are in a time of manifesting with the Magician, but we're using our sorrows to do so. We're using what didn't work out. We're using what did not work out, okay? We're seeing through an illusion. Remember, we lost something and it caused conflict within the mind, but we're healing from this because we have a new chance at love. We have a second chance. We have a new opportunity. And it's allowing us to manifest. We're manifesting from a 7 of Cups situation with the Magician. And it has to do with going through this passage. But we honor that to go through this passage, it's with action. Okay? It has to do with action. Judgment, okay? And transition. We're having a transition. There it is, okay? With the energy, with us, with understanding how we act. With understanding how we act and how our connection to everything with force. And this is the 10 of Wands, okay? We've been talking about this, and we're in the time of honoring ourselves so we can heal from this conflict. Now, I would like to get an activation for what is happening here. Okay, when we liberate ourselves from the space and place, because we understand how to calculate karma. We've had a realization. Alright, what's being activated here? And it has to do with what's being illuminated. Remember, we're having a realization. We're going from a time of uncertainty to clarity. An activation of us, of our authentic self. Simplicity. And look at that. Look, we go through the passage. Remember, this is about going through a passage. This is about going through a gateway. We're shifting dimensions. And us, we are, it's us. Our body, our temple, how we act is how we go through this gateway. My counter just said 11:11. Okay, so we need strength. Remember, this is about the activation of strength to go within and face our fears and use our fears as energy. Look at that. And we're in a time of discovery. We're discovering. This has to do with the Earth Star, guys. This has to do with the Earth Star and the rest of this message, because we know we're in a time of expanding kindred partnerships. Okay, right? There it is. But it's what's being seen within the cup. And we know what's being seen within this cup is the activation of true love with the loving man and the loving woman. It's a frequency. It's a soul resonance.